What is your absolutely favorite quote you've heard?
The only hypocrite I like is myself.
It's okay to go through awful places, just don't stop and unpack.
How lucky am I to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard, Winnie the Pooh. Be as you wish to see. Socrates. This is a solid foundation for life, emo.
There is considerable overlap between the intelligence of the smartest bears and the dumbest tourists. Yellowstone Park Ranger.
The master has failed more times than the beginner has even tried. Or, the more simplified version from Jake the dog. Sucking at something is the first step towards being sorta good at something.
I never wondered to see men wicked, but I often wonder to see them not ashamed. Jonathan Swift. Or, everything in moderation, including moderation. Oscar Wilde.
Psychologists, therapists, counselors, etc. What are some things people tend to think are normal but should really be checked out?
Child psychologist here. It bugs me how much parents don't think they're responsible for their kids' behavior. People normalize abusive behaviors by loved ones all the time. Being able to identify your own personal boundaries and then enforce them with others for your own well-being is, unfortunately, not innate.
What is a really good poor man's meal?
Rice and beans have kept poor peasants alive for centuries.
Sleep.
Potatoes, boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew.
Ratatouille. I know it sounds fancy, but my monthly budget is already screwed for October and I fed 3 people 2 meals each for $5 from our local farm market.
Potatoes and eggs.
Psychologists of Reddit. Have you ever been genuinely scared by a patient before? What's your story? Did you ever snoop through your parents' things as a child and absolutely regret what you found to this day? What was it and did they ever find out? NSFW.
Deleted. I spent a lot of time in closets as a child. My favorite place to be. In the back of our cedar closet, I found the Santa suit, wig and beard. Childhood ended. Not NSFW, but damn.
I ended up finding a quite kinky vibrator/dildo in my grandma's possession. That was 6 years ago, but I still have the image seared into my mind. The Joy of Sex book. Illustrated. Some of those hand-drawn pictures. Oh no. My poor innocent childhood brain.
Many jobs are romanticized. What do people think you do, and what do you actually do?
I am a personal trainer. People think I manually stretch hot girls in yoga pants all day. Mostly I bum around with people in their 70s and make sure they have a nice time while I try to maintain their ability to kick ass in life.
Unemployed. I want to fucking die, it's not fun.
What do you wish more people understood?
Just because I am tall does not mean I'm good at basketball. I was a lanky, awkward teen with no athletic abilities. Tell me again how you would have been an NBA player if you were blessed with my height.
How to drive. Apologizing isn't a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength.
That the media can and will lie or deliberately choose misleading wording to make people view a situation differently. They have their own agendas.
Why did you join Reddit?
I live in Madagascar. I can only watch so many chickens before needing additional means of entertainment.
Someone was wrong on the internet and I needed an account to answer.
You don't need friends on Reddit to be social.
Googled what the little alien icon next to Facebook and Twitter was on share options. Went down a rabbit hole. Been lost ever since. It's easy to find a specific community of people who can help you with a problem, e.g. computers or people who have a lot of knowledge for recommendations.
To talk to people about the shit I like. 9gag was getting really whack.
What in Harry Potter did you think was magic but later found out was just British?
Treacle. Thought it was some magical food. To be fair, it might be. I haven't had the opportunity to try it.
The school system in general. Jake, he just added the word wizarding to O-levels to create OWLS.
Christmas crackers with prizes inside. As an American reading that it was difficult to understand how they were eating grits and getting hats and shit out of them, but, person shrugging, magic.
I thought the money system was deliberately quirky because it was magic money, but it's actually modeled after pre-decimalization British currency.
You can stumble upon abandoned castles. They hit Hogwarts by making it look like a dangerously broken down castle.
Redditors, what's the hottest thing someone has said to you during sex?
Don't worry, I'm on the pill.
Come and me.
I am just here to read the comments and get a boner.